Hi everyone, this is Katrin. Welcome to my home, my living room. Um, and today we're going to do some yoga, of course. And this is the Yin Yang class I'd like to do with you together. Hopefully, you will enjoy. We're going to start laying on our backs, so make sure you have everything out of the way and just come laying onto your back. Stretch your legs, relax your buttocks, relax your shoulders, close your eyes, also relax your face, and then just take a moment here to arrive. Take some deep breath. One more. And then we gently start. Just bend your right knee and bring your hands on top of your right knee. Interlace your fingers and just let the weight of your hands make a compression in your right hip. Just let them rest here. If you want, you can move a bit with your hands. So you move your leg in your hip socket. You can move a bit from right to left or make circles. Whatever feels good for you today. And then slowly start to soften your whole body. Soften your back, soften your shoulders, soften your face. Probably had a very busy day today. I'm sure you're having some weird times right now, as we all have. Just try to create a bit of distance and turn your attention a bit more inwards, right to this moment here on your mat. Slowly stretch out your leg and interlace your hands behind your leg. What I want you to feel is a stretch on the back of your right leg, which is up. And it doesn't really need to be a full-on stretch. A very gentle one is fine. And you can have your hands high up or lower. It depends on every person. Again, if you want, you can move here a bit with your leg from left to right to feel the different muscles being stretched at the back. Take some deep breath here. And if you feel that there are thoughts coming up and a lot of things happening in your mind or emotions, just let it in, but try not to go with it. Just leave it and observe it, that it's there. Come to the middle with your leg and then slowly rotate your ankle into one direction. And also here, try to move very, very slowly and consciously. Try to discover every centimeter of your movement. Also change direction. Really waking up your energy in your foot. To the middle, and then stretch out your toes up and pull them towards you. Stretch them up and pull them towards you. Stretch them higher and pull. And then bend your knee towards your right shoulder and just grab your right foot, your ankle or your shin. And then you come into half happy baby, half stirrup. And what I want you to feel is an opening of your right hip. And if the stretch on the left side is too much, you can always bring your left foot onto the mat. And then if it feels good, just move a bit from left to right. See if you can find some rest and some calmness in your breathing, in your mind. And slowly come back. Bring down your foot and then grab your right knee with your left hand and pull it over to the left side into a twist. And then see if you can bring your right shoulder back onto the mat. To really twist your spine. And if your neck is okay, you can also look to the right side. Slowly come up, bring your knee back up, and then stretch out both legs. Bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your heart. And just feel the difference between left and right. And feel inside. Slowly, we go to the other side, bend your left knee and bring your hands on top of that left knee, interlace your fingers and let your hands just rest on your knee. Feel the compression in your left hip, And then if you want, just move a bit from left to right or make circles with your hands. So you move your thigh and your hip. Relax your shoulder back onto the mat. And also relax your face again. And just try to feel how this side of your body is feeling different. Slowly stretch out your leg. Bring your hands behind your left leg. And feel a stretch on the back side of your leg. And again, you can grab higher or lower. Doesn't really matter. You can move a bit from left to right if you want. To stretch the different muscles. And come back to the middle and slowly start rotating your ankle to one direction. Again, try to discover every centimeter. Change direction. And then point your toes towards the ceiling and pull them down. Point up and pull down. Once more, point up and pull down. And then bring your knee towards your left shoulder. You come to half happy baby here. You can have your hand the outside of your foot or at your ankle height. And then I want you to open that hip and feel a stretch on the right side. And you can always bring your right foot onto the mat. If you want, you can wiggle a bit, rock a bit from side to side. And then slowly bend your knee again. And then pull your left knee over your right thigh into a twist. Bring your left shoulder onto the mat. See what you want to do with your arm. You can bring it a bit higher or lower. And if your neck is okay, you can look over to the left side. And then just stay here for a couple of breaths. I just need to check if my computer is still working. Last breath here. And then slowly bring your neck back in, your knee up. And then stretch out both legs. Bring one hand into your belly, one hand onto your heart. And just feel. Slowly bring your knees into your chest and then make a small ball with your arms around your legs, or bring your hands onto your knees, whatever you prefer. Make some circles, massage your back. Also change direction. And then just grab the back side of your legs and roll a couple of times over your back until you come into a seated position. And then you can find a seated position that is comfortable for you, with your legs crossed or on your knees. And then close your eyes for a moment. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. And then bring your awareness to your breathing. Just feel how the air is coming in through your nose and moving your body from the inside. And then coming out of your nose or mouth again. And then if you want, you can set an intention for yourself for this coming class. Something that helps you to focus. Something that helps you to get some nourishment you need. And just bring your hands in front of your heart. Take one more deep inhale here. And sigh out. And bow your head forward. Let your hands drop down and then just start stretching your neck. Just make your head heavy. Feel the back side, your neck being stretched. And then you slowly roll your head into one direction. And then you come back through your chest to the other direction, the other side. And now you can go on in your own rhythm, your own speed, and try to feel really where you want to stay a bit longer or where you want to go on a bit faster. It's okay for your neck, you can make whole circles. You can also include your torso if you want. It's always nice to have your eyes closed so you can feel better what you need and move with more intuition. If you're making circles, also change direction. And then slowly come back to a straight spine in the middle, and then just start rolling your shoulders up and back. Once more up and back, very consciously. And then the other way around, up and forward, back up and forward. And then just bring your hands alongside your body, and on an inhale, bring your arms up. And try to relax your shoulders here. With a straight spine, straight arms. Inhale here, and exhale, just drop them down. Inhale once more up. And now interlace your fingers and push your palms towards the ceiling. And then again, relax your shoulders down. Now on an inhale, look up if you can, if you like. And exhale, come forward, arms down, round your spine. Inhale, send your arms up. Look up if you want. Your torso comes forward. Exhale, round your spine. Lower down your arms. Inhale once more up. And now let go of your hands and turn to one side. I have my right hand behind me, my left hand on my knee. Then on an inhale, stretch your chest forward, and exhale, turn back. Your next inhale, gently come back to the front. Take your arms with you up. And exhale, change sides. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, look back. Your next inhale, come back to the front. Take your arms with you. And exhale, come forward. And bring your arms as far as you want. On an inhale, look up. And exhale, walk with your hands, with your fingertips a bit further. And see if you can really fold forward. Relax your neck. Now on your next inhale, slowly walk to the right side. Like 45 degrees in front of you are your hands. And then you should feel a stretch on the whole left side of your body. See if you can relax your head again. And just stay here breathing. Your next inhale, just move forward or move further to the right. Bring your right arm down, left arm comes over your head. And then see if you can look up under your arm towards the ceiling and really open up your chest here. If you want, you can move a bit from front to back. If that feels good, but you can also stay wherever you are. As long as you feel a stretch on the left side, it's fine. Your next inhale, push yourself up. And then change sides. Left arm down, right arm over your ear. If you want, look a bit towards the ceiling, open your chest. You can stay moving a bit. Then on your next exhalation, bring your hands 45 degrees in front of you on the other side. And then feel the stretch also on the right side. Relax your neck. Your next inhale, just walk back to the middle, and then your hands a bit towards you, and then you roll over to hands and knees. I'm going to change onto my mat. And then if you want, you can take off your socks. And then make sure you have your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And then spread your fingers into the mat as if you're grabbing it. Then we start with a couple of cat-cow movements. On an inhale, let your belly drop down, hollow spine, look up. And on an exhale, round your spine, look towards your navel. And then we go on, inhale, hollow spine, and see if you can start your movement really in your tailbone, back there. Exhale, tailbone first, and then round your spine, very consciously. Feel the stretch. Inhale, tailbone first. Stretch at the front of your body, head comes last. Exhale, tailbone comes first. And then round again, head comes last. Now free up your movement a bit if you want. You can include your shoulders, include your hips. See how you want to move with your body today. Also what your body feels you to do, let you feel. You can also move a bit more to the front on an inhale and the back bend, and to the back on an exhale. 2 more rounds, your own choice. Back to a neutral spine, and now just bring your left hand under your face in the middle, and then on an inhale that right arm comes up, you twist to the right, straighten, and exhale, dive to the left side. Do that a couple of rounds. Inhale up, look to the right, and exhale down, dive. Inhale and exhale, last time down. And now bring your right shoulder onto the mat, your right ear, rest your head. Now you can see what you want to do with your left hand. You can bring it up, straight. You can also bring it onto your back. Whatever feels better for you is fine. Now we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Feel your spine being rotated. And next inhale, bring your left hand back and slowly push yourself up to all fours. If you want, shake at your head, your shoulders, your hips. And we go into the other side. Now bring your right hand under your face, and then inhale, bring your left arm up, look up, exhale, dive to the right. Inhale, move up, look to the left, and exhale, dive to the right. Inhale up to the left. And exhale, last time, to the right. Now bring your left shoulder onto the mat and your left ear. And stay. See what you want to do with your right hand. Bring it to the front or onto your back. On your next inhale, bring your left arm back in front of you. Push yourself up. Come to all fours. Just shake your head, shake your shoulders, your hips. And then bring your knees onto mat with big toes touching. And then push yourself into child pose for a moment. Feel your back being stretched. And relax. And gently look to the front. Push yourself up onto all fours. And then bring your toes into the mat and come into a downward facing dog. If you want, walk a bit with your dog from left to right. Both knees. You can also include your hips. Relax your shoulders. Spread out your fingers. Relax your neck. You can shake it a bit. And then really make sure you have your sitting bones really up towards the ceiling. And then try to make your exhalation here full count long. Then on your next inhale, your right leg comes up. And then exhale, bring your knee into your chest and step your right foot to the front. Bring your back knee down. If you have sensitive knees, just use a blanket or a cushion under it. It's no problem. And then we come into this dragon pose. And we are going to stay here a bit. So make sure your hips come forward and really bring your weight forward. You can always use blocks or books, if you have them at home, to support your hands here. And you have different variations. You can come high onto with your straightened arms, but you can also come a bit lower, probably on an elbow, or place some books under it. But you can also come high up and support your hands on your knees. What I want you to feel is a stretch on the front of your left hip. So see which variation is good for you. And then close your eyes. And if you want, you can move a bit, looking for that right stretch for you. Probably you also feel a stretch in your glutes area, your buttocks muscles. On the right side, that's possible. Two more breaths here. And then gently bring your hands back onto the mat and stretch your front leg and come sitting as far as you want on your back leg. You should feel a stretch on the back side of your front leg, and then bow forward with your nose towards your knee. And just stay here for 2 breaths. And on your next inhale, come back to the front, bend your knee. And we come once more into the dragon. Probably this time you can open up your knee a bit to the side if that feels good. And rock a bit from left to right. Once more, stretch out your front leg and come sitting back. Feel your hamstring being stretched. And slowly come to the front. Bring your hands into the mat. Tuck your back toes under and lift up your back leg. Your knees up. Let your hips sink. And then slowly shift your weight back and turn your toes in. So you come to the long side of the mat. Make sure you're like double hip distance. Then you can have your toes facing the front. And then just bring your left hand under your face. If you want, you can turn your left foot out. Then bring your right arm up. Elephant twist. Feel a stretch in your left leg. Feel your spine being rotated. One more breath here. Bring your right hand down, turn your left foot in again, and then change sides. Bring your right foot out if you want, right hand under your face, and then left hand comes up. Bring your left hand down, left foot in, and then slowly walk over to the other side. I'm going to turn to you, but your left leg is the front side now, and bring your back knee down. We do the dragon on this side. So again, you can choose if you want to come high up and really let your hips sink, or come onto your hands, probably supported with the block, or lower. As long as you feel a stretch on the front of your right hip, it's fine. Close your eyes and start searching that right stretch. You can move a bit from left to right. And next, slowly stretch your front leg, sit back, bring your nose towards your knee and feel a stretch on the back side of your left leg. One more breath here. Gently come back to the front, bend your front knee, and then look for your dragon again. You can also bring your knee a bit more to the side, and then rock from side to side. Close your eyes and just feel. Bring your both hands down and stretch again. Bend forward. Bring your front knee bending. Tuck your back toes under, lift your right knee. And then turn to the long side again. I'm going to change into your direction. Make sure your toes are facing the long side of the mat in this area. And then bring your feet a bit out or in. See what works best for you. And for your knees, you can play with that a bit. Come with your hands into your hips and come up. Then on an inhale, bring your arms up. Relax your shoulders, and on an exhale, bend your knees, sit down, and push your hands to the outside. Inhale, up again. And exhale, push. Inhale once more. And exhale, push. Now bring your hands behind you Interlace your fingers. On an inhale, stretch them away. Open your chest. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold forward. Feel a stretch between your shoulder blades. One more breath here. And just let go of your hands, let them drop down. And then walk to the right foot, turn your toes back to the front and step with your back foot in. Just come into dangling pose. If you want, bend your knees, grab your elbows, close your eyes and dangle a bit from left to right. Let go of your hands, bend your knees and just roll up vertebra by vertebra. And try to move slowly. Your head comes last. Roll up your shoulders and back. And once more, up and back. Now we move into a standing series. So you should be at the front of your mat. Your feet are hip distance. And then we're going to start with a straight back, relaxed shoulders, just with the arms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Relax your shoulders. Exhale, lower them down. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, left hand to the front, right arm to the back. Look to the front. Inhale. Exhale, right arm to the front, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips down. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, once more, fold forward. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Straighten your back, relax your shoulders, find your downward facing dog. You can play with the position of your hands and your feet. As long as your back is straight, sitting bones up, it's all good. On your next inhale, just bring your right leg up. Stretch it up, then bend your knee, open up your hip, and see if you can see your left foot under your left shoulder. Find your balance here. And inhale, reach up, straighten your leg. Exhale, come forward into a three-legged plank and hold. Inhale, push your back up, straight. Exhale, once more, three-legged plank. Hold, engage your core. Inhale, push back up. And then exhale, bring your knee towards your chest and step to the front. Find a focus point in front of you. And then inhale, come up. Anjaneyasana. Reach back with your back heel. Let your hips sink. Relax your shoulders. Find a good point in front of you to focus on. Now inhale, reach back. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Bend your elbows. Left arm comes down, right arm up, dragon twist. Inhale here, exhale, hand down. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale, your left leg comes up. Bend your knee, open your hip. Feel the stretch on the left side. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, come to the front, three-legged plank. Hold. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, move forward. Hold, three-legged plank. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest and step your foot to the front. Find a place to focus on, a point, and come up. Reach back with your back heel. Relax your shoulders. Bring your hips down. Inhale, lean back, create length. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Right hand down, left arm up, dragon twist. Let your hips sink here. Exhale, left hand down, push back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to the front, step or hop to the front. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up with a straight spine. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Feel your heart beating. Feel the energy in your body. Feel some warmth. And from here, we're going on into a second round of the standing series. Open your eyes, let go of your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up, relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips down. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Find your good downward facing dog here. And calmness in your breathing. Inhale, your right leg comes up. Open that hip, bend your knee, feel the stretch. Inhale, reach up. Now exhale, knee towards your chest and step to the front. Inhale, come high up, find your balance. Exhale, lower down your hips. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Now once more, to the front. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, right arm to the front, left arm back. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm to the front. And now we stay here. Now you're going to shoot yourself with your back leg. It's a bit of a balancing pose. To the front. And you grab your left knee with your right hand. Find your balance here. Inhale back. We do that a couple of times. And exhale, shoot. Look to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, shoot. Inhale back. Once more. Exhale, shoot and stand. Inhale back. Left hand down, right arm up. Dragon twist. Right arm comes down. Push yourself back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. And next, inhale, your left leg comes up. Bend your knee, open that side stretch. Inhale, reach up with your leg. Exhale, knee towards your chest, step to the front. Inhale, come up, find your balance. Exhale, sink with your hips. Inhale, lean a bit back. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Now inhale to the front, once more up. And exhale, left hand down, right arm to the back. Inhale up. Exhale, right arm to the front. Now again, prepare yourself for shooting. And go. Look to the right. Whoops. Find your balance here. Inhale back. Exhale, stand. Inhale back. Exhale, hop. Inhale back. Last time. Hop. Inhale back. Right arm down. Left arm up. Dragon twist. Inhale here. Exhale down. Push yourself back to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Bend your knees. Look to the front. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up with a straight spine. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes. and calmness and focus. We do one more round of this standing sequence, and then we move into the cooling down. So make sure you have the dedication for the last round. And if you want to think back, what was my intention again? What is it that I need for this last round? Open your eyes, let go of your hands. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, straighten your back. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg comes up. Open it to the side. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Step in between your hands. Inhale, come higher. Exhale, let your hips sink. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, fold your wings. Inhale, come higher. Exhale, right arm to the front. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm to the front. Now shoot yourself and focus. Left. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Left hand down. Right arm up. Dragon twist. Right hand comes down. And now shoot your front leg back up into three-legged dog. Bend your knee. Open your hip to the side. And you can always stay here if you want. But you can also flip over for wild thing if you want. Bring your belly up. Enjoy that stretch. And then slowly come back to three-legged dog. Bring your right leg up. And then bring it down into downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Before we go into the last side. Now bring your left leg up. Bend your knee. Enjoy that side stretch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, knee towards your chest. Step to the front. Inhale, come up. Find your balance here. Exhale, sink shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left arm to the front. Inhale up. Exhale, right to the front. Focus and shoot yourself up. Step. Inhale back. Exhale, step. Inhale back. Last time. Exhale, focus. Inhale back. Right arm down, left arm up. Dragon twist. Left arm comes down and shoot your front leg up. Three-legged dog. You can stay here or flip over. Wild thing. Straighten your belly up. Push it up. One more breath. And then come back. Three-legged dog. Bring your leg down. Downward facing dog. And then bring your knees down. Big toes touching. And come to child's pose for a moment. And slowly walk yourself up into Caesar. Close your eyes for a moment here. Find your stillness. Just roll your shoulders a couple of times. Up and back. And also the other way. Your head, your neck. And then slowly walk to the front again, laying onto your belly. And then we come into Sphinx pose. So for Sphinx pose, you can bring your elbows under your shoulders. Bring your arms, your forearms just to the front. And what I want you to feel is a compression in your lower back. So this height could be optimal for you, but it could also be too much or too less. So if it's too much, you can walk a bit further with your hands. Then you see that curve in the back is a bit flatter. If it's not enough for you, you can either stretch out your arms, but you can also grab a cushion or a blanket or a block and bring that under your elbows. So you elevate your elbows a bit, and then you have probably a bit more of a back bend. And then try to relax your shoulders, really sink into your shoulders. If you want, you can relax your neck and let it hang. You can always place a book or something under your forehead if you don't want to have it just hanging. And then try to relax your buttocks and your legs. And just feel that compression in the back. We're going to stay here another 30 seconds. So see if you want to stay like this or change anything in your pose. And then I'd like to challenge you not to move anymore. Not too frigid. If you have pain or anything, of course you can come out of the pose. Just don't try to frigid. Slowly bring some weight back into your arms. If you have any props, make sure they're away. And then just make a cushion with your hands and bring your forehead onto your hands. And then just stay here and feel the rebound. Feel the effect of this pose for you. If you want, you can shake a bit with your hips. And slowly just turn onto your back as you are. Bring your knees into your chest. Massage your back a bit. Also change direction. We already come to the last pose before Shavasana. And the last one is twisted roots. So we start bringing our arms on shoulder height to the right and the left, and then you can bring your knees on top of each other, just like this, just next to each other, or you can bring the left knee over your right knee, and then just let your legs fall to the right side. And if you have your knees next to each other, you can just leave them like this. And you come onto the side of your hip, and your left shoulder should be towards the mat. Then if you're okay, you can look over to the left side. That's okay for your neck. And slowly bring your neck back into the middle. Bring your knees up. If you want to make some circles, that's fine before you move into the other side. And again, if you want, you can cross your legs or keep the knees next to each other. And then just let your legs fall over to the left side. Try to keep your right shoulder on the mat. And if you want, you can bring your arm higher up and also look to the right. Couple of more breaths here. And slowly bring your neck back to the middle. Allow your hand, bring your knees into your chest for a moment. And just stay here. And then it's time for Shavasana, the end relaxation. So if you want to take on something warm or grab a blanket, just do so. And then you can find your favorite pose in Shavasana, which can be on your back, or your belly, or your side. And just try to relax. Let all your muscles relax. Relax your feet, your legs, your buttocks, your shoulders, your neck, and your face. And just try to become heavier with every exhale. I'd like to share a short story with you, which is probably useful in these special times. It's the story of the two wolves, which is an Indian story. One evening, an old Cherokee told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside all people. He said, "My son, the battle is inside two wolves inside us all. One wolf brings sadness. It is anger, anxiety, jealousy, regret, greed, arrogance, guilt, lying, feeling superior to others. The other wolf brings joy. It is peace, love, hope, kindness, empathy, truth, compassion, and trust in yourself and in life. And the grandson, he thought about his words for a minute, and then he asked his grandfather, "But which of the two wins?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one that you feed most."